Hi, welcome back to another Vlogmas video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mayra, but if you're a returning viewer, hi, welcome back. So today I have for you a quick 5-minute makeup routine. This has been the makeup routine that I've been following for the past 2 weeks. It's super quick, super easy, and the best part is it's a full face of makeup. I do have some eyelash extensions on right now. What do you guys think about them? These are like an at-home eyelash extensions DIY. They're so easy to do. I'll go ahead and leave a link for them down below. These really step up my makeup, so they're cute. Anyways, moving on to the actual video. So I have all the products that I'm going to be using in this little makeup bag. It's not a lot of products. So we're going to be starting off with the face. So I did already do my skin prep earlier this morning. It's already about 10 a.m. So it's been a few hours. I'm not putting on any primer because I do a very in-depth skin prep routine. So the secret to this makeup look, to having a full face of makeup in under 5 minutes, is using a powder foundation. So this has been my current go-to. This is the J.Cat Beauty Aquasurance powder foundation. It's a powder foundation and it has really great coverage. It's hydrating and it's blurring, so it's really good. I notice it mainly where I have my pores, which is around my nose. So that's where I really noticed that like blurring effect. And I have really dry skin, so powder foundations usually don't work for me, but this one does. I do feel like this J.Cat Beauty does apply really well with the sponge it comes with. It has really great coverage, and I'm going to show you. So I just like to go in and pick some up on the sponge, and then I just go straight into my face. Let me zoom you in so you can see. Okay, I do have my mirror down here, but do you see that? That has really good coverage. I'm gonna do half my face so you can see the difference. I feel like this one's a really good shade match for me. So I did just do half of my face. Do you see that difference? This side, you can see how uneven my complexion is. You can see my freckles and everything. And then this side looks a lot more even, looks smooth. It looks really good. And the best part is this was actually super affordable. So if you're looking for a good powder foundation, I definitely recommend this one from J.Cat Beauty. I got mine from Ulta. The only issue is you have to get it shipped. At least nearby me. I live in California and they don't sell it in store at any of the Ultas nearby me, so I did have to order it online. But that's really the only downside, but it's so good. And just like that, you have foundation on. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put my headband on. There we go. Let me bring you in closer so you can see the foundation. So if you can see, it does look pretty good. I mean, you can still see my texture, like my pores a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Like, it doesn't emphasize them. But for it being a powder foundation, it looks really good. It doesn't cling to any like dry patches or anything. Next, I'm gonna go in with my brow gel. So I'm using this brow gel from Patrick Ta. I got this in like a birthday set last year, I think, from Sephora, and I just recently started using it. So I'm just gonna go in and just brush out my brows however I like them. I'm not gonna fill them in just because this is gonna be a little bit more of like an everyday makeup, so I want them to look natural. Brows are done. Now I'm going to move on to bronzer. So I'm going to be using this Catrice Holiday Skin Bronzer and Highlight Duo. This is an Out of Office. So I'm going to be going in to the bronzer. This is like a neutral bronzer. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. I do notice that I use a lot more product like this because I'm having to build up the color. Whereas usually when I go in with the cream, I already have that color underneath and I'm kind of just setting it and blending it out with powder, so I don't use as much, which is fine because I'm really trying to hit pan on a lot of products because I own so much makeup, it's not even funny. Next, we're going to be moving on to blush. So I've been using this Tarte blush. I don't even know what it's called, but I got this as a little sample, and this has been like such a cute like everyday blush for me. And then I just go in like this. It's like a pinky color, cute. It's a little glowy, so it's perfect. And then next, what I do is go in with my concealer. So I noticed with this powder foundation, my concealer goes on pretty well. I do try to avoid adding powder foundation underneath my eyes where I'm going to add the concealer. But I noticed that it doesn't like mess with the foundation. So I just add a little bit, just enough to conceal my under eyes. So I just do 2 little dots. Then I go in with my sponge and just blend it out. And I try not to blend it down too far. Try to keep it close to my eye. And then I only conceal underneath my eyes. Typically, I'd go in with concealer and also highlight, but with this, I've just been doing it under my eyes. And then I've been going in with this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. It's not too yellow. It's like almost white, but it has like a tint of yellow almost. And then I just take the other side of my sponge and just go in with that and set my concealer with it. To set it, but also to brighten. Then I take my little like powder brush and just tap off any excess that I might have added, because I do not like baking under my eyes. My dry skin will hate me for it. And then I just go in and kind of touch up my blush just a little bit in case I covered up some of it with the powder and the concealer. And then I'm gonna go in with a highlight. When I want a little bit more of like a natural glowiness without that glitter, I like to go into this Essence Pure Nude highlighter and be my highlight. I love this highlighter. This is one of those like barely there highlighters, and I dig into this and I have not hit pan. And I feel like this is one where you can never, like you can't go too harshly with it because it's so natural. And it's not glitter, it's just like adds a sheen to your skin. The tip of my nose. I like to add it to my forehead as well. Just because, you know, so when I turn and the light hits my forehead, I have some glow to it. And then my Cupid's bow. My chin. Almost done. Now we're gonna do lips. So I'm gonna go in with this Hard Candy lip liner. I'm gonna go in with this Hard Candy Insta Pout lip liner in the shade First Move. This is like a mauve color. I've already used up so much of this. I've been using this one because this one is very long lasting. The only issue is it's very like dry. And I feel like when I'm adding it and I'm trying to blend it out, it's not super creamy and it almost tugs at my lip. But it's such a pretty like everyday color for me. So I'm like torn between whether or not I want to repurchase it when I'm done with it or not. And then the other side has a little brush for you to blend it out. So I just go in and kind of blend out. But like I said, I do feel like it's dry. So it kind of tugs on your lips just a little bit. But I guess it has to dry down if you want it to be long lasting, you know? And then on top of that, I go into this Sheglam lip plumper in the shade First Crush. So this is like a pinky, peachy color. It's more pink. I just have to, there we go. And then just go on top. This one kind of reminds me of the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumpers in terms of how juicy it leaves your lips, but also the applicator. But this one doesn't burn your lips. I don't notice any lip plumping whatsoever, but the color is pretty. I own 2 other ones and it's the same thing. You don't feel any like stinging, you know, burning like you usually do with a lip plumper. And I also don't notice anything on my lips. So it's just for the color, but I've been really liking. I think it pairs really well with this hard candy lip liner. And then I'm almost done. Just have setting spray, so I'm gonna go into this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist setting spray and set my whole face. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. And I'm done. And that is it for this 5-minute makeup routine. I know it took me a little longer than 5 minutes because I was talking, but typically this doesn't take me longer than 5 minutes. You know, if you wanted to take it up a notch, definitely add some eyeshadow. Just with these eyelash extensions, I feel like it definitely gives it a touch of something else. And I don't feel like I need eyeshadow. But otherwise, I probably would. But this looks so cute. And then you pair this with heatless curls. You have a quick, effortless look in like 10 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you liked seeing my quick 5-minute makeup look, and hopefully this encourages you to test out powder foundation, because I feel like powder foundation is just not so popular anymore, but I think they're being really slept on, especially this J.Cat beauty one. I definitely am recommending it. Hopefully you're enjoying these Vlogmas videos. I know I'm definitely enjoying uploading daily. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's a staple in your makeup routine. I'd love to know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to keep seeing more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!